Hi, my name is Jim, and I can actually shoot spider webs. Let me tell you about how this all came to happen.
Listen, Jim, I understand you're using your wrist, but those are not the type of webs that are shooting out, okay? You don't have superpowers, you just hit puberty. Let's keep it a buck, though, dude. If you do have superpowers for real, if you can shoot webs out of your wrist, it's probably a really bad idea to make a YouTube video saying, hey guys, I have superpowers. That's how the superhero's girlfriend always ends up getting kidnapped and yeeted on, so if you have a significant other, kiss her goodbye, because now your secret's out, Jim. What type of office knockoff Jim is this, dude? Just look at him and tell me he looks anything like him. Don't insult me with this degrading thing over here. I want the real thing.
It's absurd, I'm getting to the bag now. Lil' mama and she trying to call me dad now. I don't wanna hear no dumb shit better.
Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Today we're gonna be taking a look at the animated Storytime channel again, just because, I don't know, it's really fun. Today's video is basically something along the lines of, I have superpowers and can shoot webs out of my hands, and here's how it happened. So homie is actually delusionally thinking he's Spider-Man. It's all fun and games, so this guy actually goes to stop a crime and gets jumped by like 25 people who just look at him and realize he's a Spider-Man cosplayer and doesn't actually have powers. I wouldn't recommend going out and pretending you have superpowers. It's not a good idea, but regardless, it should be a pretty fun video. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Growing up, I was a massive superhero fanatic. I watched all the movies related to them and read all the comics as well. My favorite one was, without a doubt, Spider-Man.
Good for you, dude. That's not relatable at all. I'm sure nobody else was also infatuated with superheroes when they were a little kid. You want a medal, bro? Also, I feel like, you know, there's nothing wrong with being into superheroes, dude, but like, apparently I'm not even kidding. The premise of the story is that he ends up eating spiders. And if at any point while you're reading a comic book you go, better ingest some insects, then you're officially too weird, and I think your parents should probably just take it away from you. The Crunch and Captain Crunch is not supposed to be spider legs.
I also identified so much with Peter Parker. He was a geek and had a dry sense of humor in the comics. I loved him so much. And he even had a beautiful girlfriend.
Out of everything you were inspired by Spider-Man for, it was the girlfriend thing, dude. He even had a beautiful girlfriend. If that isn't the most, like, simp thing ever, you're telling me that you saw a guy with superpowers that could literally do whatever you want, and the thing that, like, inspired you the most was, oh my gosh, he has a girlfriend. You know the dude telling this story has spent at least $5,000 on Pokemon subscriptions in the last year. You can just tell by how interested he was in Peter Parker's imaginary girlfriend. It's not real, bro. I hate to break it to you. You don't understand. I want to love like Spider-Man once had.
I imagined being just like him in every way and hoped I could somehow make this become a reality. But as I grew up, I began becoming truly obsessed with this idea.
What, you know you can't become a superhero, right? Like, this dude became a grown-up, became an adult, and then decided to become a superhero, dude. Like, if you're 7 years old and I'm going to figure out a way to get superpowers, whatever, nobody really cares. But you can't grow up and then decide to get superpowers. He's sitting in his college classes, dude, everybody else is studying. He's like, this isn't for me. I'm gonna figure out how to become Spider-Man. We should put this guy in a mental hospital, bro. I feel like if somebody's like, oh, I grew up and then decided to get mutant spider powers, then they're definitely just living in fantasy land, dude. His parents are cool with this. He comes to Thanksgiving in a Spider-Man mask and just refuses to take it off even when he's passing the stuffing. Whenever somebody insults him, he just like makes the web shooter noise and pretended he shot some webs over their mouth so they'll shut up.
It took me a while to actually come up with an idea I thought could work, but eventually it came to me. What if I began eating spiders?
That would be really stupid. That's what that would be, dude. Like, I love how he's acting like this was the best thing he come up with. He came up with this idea after days and days of thinking about it. He's like, I was really racking my brain. I had no idea what to do. And then it came to me. I'll just eat spiders. Like, where would you even find enough spiders to eat them, dude? Oh, yeah, I know how Spider-Man got his powers. It wasn't like he was bitten by a radioactive spider that doesn't exist. He just went around downtown Bronx eating every eight-legged creature, whether it was a dog or a spider. He didn't even care. Just toss it in the belly. If you're an adult who decides to just start munching on crickets thinking it's gonna make you have, like, super jumping abilities, dude, then, I don't know what to tell you. If you think that eating spiders is gonna let you shoot webs, I have bad news. You're just gonna eat a bunch of spiders for no reason. How disappointed do you think he was when he got to like spider number 12 and still didn't have any powers, and then slowly realized he'd just been crunching on Black Widows for no reason?
I know how crazy it sounds, but I figured there wouldn't be anything to lose and a whole lot to win. After all, if I didn't get superpowers, I'd simply be eating a few nasty bugs.
Nah, the downside is you're eating spiders, dude, for nothing. Like, yeah, on the upside, I might get superpowers, but that's not gonna happen. Like, how did you convince yourself somehow that eating spiders was gonna magically turn you into a superhero, dude? What? The downside is eating bugs. No, that's the only side, because the upside is impossible. You're not gonna develop super strength and start, like, pooping tensile strength spider webs just because you ate a bunch. That's not how it works, dude. It's a lose-lose situation because the win isn't gonna happen. You're not getting superpowers. I don't know how to break that to you.
I would go outside and search for spiders at first, munching on every single one I found. At first, it was so disgusting.
Imagine just being in your living room, you're vibing, dude. You look out the window and this guy is like crawling through your grass on all fours, picking stuff out of the grass and then popping it in his mouth and chewing, dude. And when you go out and confront him, he just casually explains that he's eating spiders. I just wouldn't believe him, dude. I definitely would think he was like trying to steal my sprinkler system or something somehow.
It was filled with a few spiders for me to choose from, and I was surprised to see that one of them was glowing lightly. Could it be that it was radioactive, just like the one Peter Parker had been bitten by?
So you're telling me that you ordered a bunch of spiders, they showed up, and one of them just happened to accidentally be radioactive, dude. Did you order all of these spiders from like Pripyat, Ukraine? Who just casually has some radioactive spiders laying around that they're just selling on eBay, dude? Oh yeah, by the way, for any of you idiots out there, do you want to become a superhero? Well, I have radioactive spiders. Also, I don't know if this guy's aware of this, but like, radioactive things only give you superpowers in comic book. The thing that you usually get when you eat something radioactive in real life is a very bad thing called cancer or radiation poisoning. Do not go around eating things that are glowing for no reason, dude. I feel like that's just a recipe for food poisoning. My butt is already mad at me enough after I eat Taco Bell every week. I don't need to also get radioactive food poisoning from a spider attempting to get superpowers.
My heart was racing when I munched on it. But much to my disappointment, nothing happened. I was so depressed. I thought if any of them had a chance of making me shoot webs, it would be this one.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. If you ever thought that a spider was gonna magically give you powers and turn you into Spider-Man, then you're just kind of taking L's, dude. I thought if anyone was gonna do it, it was this one. Did you? Did you really? Even after eating all these spiders, crawling around your neighbors' yards and stealing spiders from their yard to eat them and still not getting powers, you thought this one was magically gonna be the one that did it? This is what I'm saying, dude. At the start of this, you said, there's no downside, but look it. This is the downside. You spent your money on a bunch of spiders. Just ate a glowing spider without knowing what made it glow. For all you know, they just cut a glow stick in half and dumped it on the spider so people like you will think it's radioactive and keep ordering them, dude. You think the guy selling spiders by the bundle on the dark web cares whether or not you eat glow stick residue?
I went to bed and fell asleep just about ready to give up. What I didn't know at that moment was that my life was about to change forever while I slept.
This is where they need to throw in like a crazy plot twist, you know? Like, I woke up being kidnapped by Somalian pirates. I guarantee you they're gonna actually try to convince us that like somehow this kid magically got superpowers, but I would really appreciate it if they just went super hard plot switch instead, dude. Switch it up, take us to space, interstellar us, man. Give us a plot twist, let's go.
Moving my hand just like Spider-Man does in the movies. And it worked! I shot webs forward and stuck against the wall. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy.
Now we know for sure that this is taking place in a mental hospital, dude. Like, in his head, he's shooting webs out of his wrist, but in reality, he's just running around in his underwear with all the doctors chasing him down. Like, we've got an escaped patient on aisle 7. This is a really bad story time to post on the internet, because you know, like, all the 6-year-olds that watch this are now like, oh my god, I need to order a spider from the dark web immediately because I'm gonna be able to get superpowers. Don't eat glowing spiders. No matter what the weird animated story time channel tells you, do not go crawling around your neighbor's house eating bugs. It's probably just not a good idea. I know, I'm very smart.
So I told them I'd show them after classes were over since I didn't want anyone discovering my powers. They were super skeptical and agreed to go to my house after school was over just to prove I wasn't lying.
Let me tell you this now, dude, I'm sorry. If I was at school and some kid walked up to me and told me he had magical web powers and I should come over to his house so he could show me later, I would definitely feel like I was getting set up to get robbed, dude. I'm just saying, bro, this is how you know this school definitely isn't full of the sharpest tools in the shed. When somebody starts saying, oh yeah, I have superpowers, everybody's like, yeah, I'll go over to your house and let you lock me in the bathroom. Who cares? Not like it matters anyways. What, my parents will always be able to find me. They can track my iPhone.
My friends kept asking me to use my powers to help them out, and sometimes I agreed. They are my friends after all, even if they didn't believe in me at first.
Oh, so they're all nuts. They all, for some reason, believe that this kid actually has web powers, dude. If there is some kid out there who genuinely is like walking around the hallways with magical powers, you know his friends would not be able to keep that under wraps whatsoever. Every 10 seconds, dude, they'd be telling somebody new, like, yeah, I'm friends with the Spider-Man kid. Yeah, that's right. That secret is not staying safe if you told anyone in school, bruh. Moral of the story is, don't eat spiders. It's not gonna work. You're not actually gonna get magical powers, I promise. Regardless, that's going to do it for the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comments section down below what you thought of the video, all that good stuff. If you want more content, I do have a podcast known as the SKUFFED. I'll put a link to it in the description. Feel free to check it out. And as you can tell from the thing on screen right now, look at how swagtastic that design is. That's the haha merch. You can pick it up at the merch link in the description. I promise that it will make you the coolest kid in the world and shoot spider webs out of your hands. Not actually, but check it out if you want. And yeah, other than that, like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. Anyways, guys, other than that, you can also become a member here on the channel. You get a little verified check mark next to your name down in the comments section and a shout out at the end of every video. So shout out to Nick, Venom, Typical Panda, Ansel, Master Skills for the boys, Aaron, Antog, Kronos, TNT, yourself, getting to 1K subscribers with no videos, Way Too Psycho, Pepe, Bored, Braff, Imposter, William, QWERTY, Daddy Chill, Christian, Pixels, Ender, Neon Surge, Mackenzie, Philosopher, Kyle, Big Ben, Plain Crazy, Parker, Jellybean, Sam Brony, Woofles, Potassium, Luna Benedicti, Mob, Mad Madness, Brandon Grove, Slick Pickle, Kim, Dylan, Tiny Proxy, Zorik, Dashy, Savage, Unreal Decoy, Y'all Like Raw Toast, Beast, Johnny Dude, Cosmic Ramen, Candy Rose, Fabulously Terrifying, Ryuki, Sparky, and Why So Blurry. Thank you all so much for being members. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.